Okay, today I'll be opening up this Mobil oil filter number M1-403A that I got from Walmart for $11.34. And we'll be comparing it to this Rotella oil filter number RTO-47 that I got from AutoZone for $8.99. These filters fit your big bad boy 5.9 and 6.7 liter diesel engines. And these two filters are going to duke it out. Could get ugly, folks. And when the dust clears, we'll see who the winner is. So let's get started.
This is a work. You gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight. Get your inner here, filtration everywhere here.
Okay, let's start with the Mobil. We'll start with the box. Protects for 20,000 miles. Look over here. Removes 99% contaminants. Efficiency rating based on removing particles greater than 30 microns. Heavy duty filter. Contains synthetic fibers, steel center tube, enhanced nitro gasket, durable anti-drainback valve. Okay, that's about all the important information on this box. So let's open it up and see what this filter looks like. Okay, date code 100623B1. This is a sticker. And right here they got protects 20,000 miles or 1 year. Made in USA. Okay, and this filter has 6 inlet holes. Metal core with holes. There's no bypass valve on this filter. And it has about 4 grooves there for threads with a nitro rubber gasket. Okay, let's look at the Rotella filter. Rotella filter really doesn't have much on the box here. They just tell you who distributes it. It just says some things about it, but not really. There's no really specs or anything. Right here it tells you some filters that it replaces. And that's really about all there is on this box. So let's open up this Rotella filter box and see what it looks like. Okay, we got a date code here, F09P22F1. Made in USA. This filter also has a sticker. Get some instructions here. And who distributes this filter. And this one has 8 inlet holes. Metal core with louvers. Also no bypass valve. About 3 grooves there for threads. And a nitro rubber gasket. Let's see what these guys look like compared together. The base plates are a little different. These are big filters. Yep. Hey, let's get their weights. So the Mobil weighs 600. Let me move that over. 620.9 grams. The Rotella weighs 558.5 grams. Heavy filters. Alright, let's open these two filters up and see what they look like inside. Be right back. Okay, here they are cut open. Let's take a look at them. There's the gaskets. The Rotella gasket's thinner than the Mobil gasket. You can see that. If they could focus in here. I'll put the measurement of these guys on the screen. I can get them this focus here. They don't want to focus for some reason. Well, hopefully you can see that anyways. Okay, and the cans. Let's take a look at the Mobil can. We'll take a look at both of them at the same time. Don't matter. I'll put these guys' measurements up on the screen also. The Mobil's a little bit thicker with a 0.62 millimeters thick. And the Rotella is 0.56 millimeters thick. And both are thick cans. Heavy duty cans. Okay. Now your Mobil's got the coil spring. It's a heavy duty spring also. And the Rotella has a stamp leaf spring. Okay, now let's look at the filter elements. See, no bypass valve, metal end caps, nice and clean for the Mobil, and metal crimp seam right here. Okay, and the Mobil has 52 pleats, big deep pleats, and it's nice and clean. They're pretty well spaced also. And the Mobil has a micron rating of 99% for particles greater than 30 microns, and it's a synthetic blend media. Yeah, so it looks pretty nice. Rotella, also no bypass valve, metal end caps, nice and clean. And the Rotella has a metal crimp seam. And the Rotella has 4 less pleats. The Rotella has 4 less pleats, has 48 pleats. And they're really close together here, but then when you come over to this side, look how far away they are. So that's not very good. That can lead to tears when they're that far apart. And I went to the Rotella Shell Reps website, and depending on filter application, the micron rating varies on these filters. So it just says from 90 to 95% at 20 microns. And it's a cellulose media, at least that's. But also very deep pleats. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, the base plates, you got this plastic spacer inside the Mobil. I think the inlet holes probably even out because they're larger on the Mobil. Mobil got like one extra groove there for threads. I kind of like the base plate better on the Mobil, especially with the plastic spacer there. But I do like all these inlet holes, so I don't know, I give them a tie, I guess. Now let's see what the width is on these filter elements, if I can. Hopefully this opens up that far. Uh-oh, it doesn't. It doesn't open up that far. Ooh, should have checked that ahead of time. Oh yeah, there it goes. Ooh, barely. Okay, so you got 6 inches, 6.10 minus 1/10 of an inch. And that was on the Mobil. And this is on the Rotella. 5.87 inches wide minus 1/10 of an inch. Okay, the big filters. I think these might go over my table. Well, let's open up these 2 filter elements, stretch them out, and see what they look like under a microscope. Be right back. Okay, so the filters go over my table, and the Mobil filter is 86 inches long. The Rotella filter is 68 inches long. 68.5 inches long. A lot of filter media. Okay, let's get the thickness on its filter media. Mobil filter, 0.87 millimeters thick. Rotella filter, 0.96 millimeters thick. Okay, here's the filtering side, back side. And if we take a look at these guys under a microscope, they both look like they'd probably do about an equal job of filtering. You know, there's no light spots coming through or anything. So let's take a look at that picture. So as you can see, there's not really any light spots coming through. I mean, the Mobil obviously is darker. It's a darker picture. The Rotella is a lighter picture. It's because it's just the color of the filter media. But you get about 113 more square inches of filter media with the Mobil filter. And let's take a look at the rest of the filter. Okay, first thing I want to do is explain there's no bypass valve, because I get a lot of questions of people asking me There's no bypass valve. I wouldn't use that filter. Well, these filters go on vehicles that already have, the engines that already have their own bypass valve. And I'll put a picture of that on the screen. You'll see that they sell these at Rock Auto, but they mount somewhere on the engine or the engine block or close to where the filter mounts. And let's take a look at these guys. So the gaskets, I got to give that to the Mobil. It's a thicker gasket. Looks better. The base plates, I would give them a tie. I'd give the base plates a tie. And I'd give this to the Mobil just because it's got a little plastic spacer instead of metal going on metal when it goes on to the, the end cap. So, and as far as coil spring, I would take the coil spring over the leaf spring. I just prefer coil springs. So the cores, the Mobil's got holes, which they're punched the wrong way. They're kind of rough on the outside here. And Rotella's got the louvers. Let's take a look at these louvers. What's the matter with my light? Yeah, well, it just was working. Now it don't want to work. Well, I think you can see that those are open though. Yeah, they're opened up. So those are fine. And the can on the Mobil is slightly thicker than the Rotella, but they're both thick cans. So if I was going to choose between these two, I would take the Mobil. What do you guys think about these filters? And with that being said, I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching and take care. The Mobil filter media weighs 62.8 grams. The Rotella filter media weighs 54.5 grams.